I remember last year there was a guy down at Manitou and he had one, but I know I was looking to find them last year and I couldn't find anybody that even wholesaled them, and I've been in the sport industry for quite a few years, ski and the beach, and I know guys that had the had surfboards, but they didn't have any stand-up boards. So all of a sudden this spring, I guess in March, I started to find a few wholesalers, and it started to take off. But the demand was huge. Product was, far and few between. We were supposed to have the boards in May, and due to fact of volcanoes and political uprising in Thailand, we couldn't get them. So we just got them recently, and we'll be ready. We're ready now to rent.
Okay, Eileen is going to do some basic maneuvers on the board. The difference between a stand-up paddleboard and a boat is a paddleboard doesn't displace water. It planes on top of the water. So therefore that's why you need the big paddle. And the idea of the paddle, if you notice it, it's bent about 10 degrees off from the shaft. And a lot of beginners, or people that don't know it any better, will turn the paddle the wrong way. And so you need the angle bent away from you. And so what you're going to try to do is, as you're paddling, you're pushing the water underneath the board, so it's planing on top of the water, and that's how you get the best efficiency for propulsion. Yes, it's an ideal core conditioning. If you're standing, you gotta keep your knees flexed, keep your shoulders upright, and then use your center of your mass to do most of the power. Don't just rely on your arms, because you're going to fatigue out pretty quick. And these boards are meant for long distance paddling as well. So if you use your whole center core, you're going to get a better workout. You can do whatever you can imagine on these boards. A lot of times guys, you'll see them, they'll run back and forth from the tip to tail and just do some balancing acts. If you can remember the logging sports, where guys would stand on a log in the water and just spin the thing around. Well, you kind of do the same thing. It's all about balance. And you can do a headstand on the thing, or do a buddy system, 2 guys on one board and goofing around, whatever your imagination will allow you.
And once the wind picks up and there's some whitecaps on the lake, what happens then? You can have fun with it too, or should you come to shore?
Well, depending on your level of your ability. If you're new at it, I would suggest stay out of the waves. And for safety's sakes, a couple of things. Anytime that you're on a paddleboard, stay away from fixed objects like docks, boats, or even other paddlers. Because if you fall over, or they fall over, one of the first things that go swinging is your paddle. And if you're in close proximities to someone's paddle comes swinging across, it's going to hurt. Some of the safety features for stand-up paddling. Always wear a leash. That way, if you happen to fall off your board, forget about the paddle, it'll float. Get back on your board. That's primary number one. Because if you are a bit of a weak swimmer and you're trying to hold on to a paddle, you're going to wear yourself out pretty quickly. And if the water is cold, that adds even more to the stress. So get back on your board first, lay out in the prone position like a regular surfboard, and paddle towards your paddle. Because now you're on your board, you're more relaxed, and now you can go retrieve your paddle and then resume your paddling. If you do see a set of waves coming and you're not prepared for them, turn the board into the waves, so that way you got control of the wave. Because if you're standing sideways to the waves, you're going to have a lot more rocky motion and a higher chance of capsizing. The paddle, if you do fall over, try to abandon the paddle. Throw it away from you. You don't want to fall on this thing or hit anybody else. With our rentals, what we can do is a 24-hour advance booking by telephone, and we'll deliver the boards to you and all the equipment, and give you instruction and lessons, what you need to get you going, and then we can come pick up the boards and equipment afterwards at our pre-arranged time.